Hello chess lovers, Suren here, and in this video want to share with you an interesting attacking game which was played in round 6 at 2019 Sunway Sitges Open, with the white pieces playing legendary Ukrainian chess grandmaster Vassily Ivanchuk and his opponent is Indian chess prodigy grandmaster Rameshbabu Praggnanandhaa. As you know, for a long time Ivanchuk ranked number 2 in the world, but now his best days are behind, although in this game he managed to prevail over his young opponent very easily. Before starting our game, make sure that you are subscribed in order not to miss my future uploads, and also if you have any nice game suggestions, leave your comments and let us know about them. So in this game Ivanchuk was playing with the white pieces and he opened up with e4, to which Praggnanandhaa responded with Sicilian defense c5, Nf3 Nc6, knight c3 d6, and we have the open Sicilian c takes d4, knight takes d4, knight f6, we have the classical variation, and bishop c4, white is choosing the Sozin attack. Queen b6, well, e6 is the most popular move, but queen b6 can also be seen very often. Already the knight on d4 is hanging, we have knight db5, a6, bishop e3, queen a5, knight d4, and e6. Well, of course in here capturing on e4 is not good because of this queen f3 move, that's why in our game we have e6. By the way, I have to tell you that Ivanchuk has played this line both with the white pieces and also with black. Bishop b3, knight takes d4, bishop takes d4, black castles kingside, queen d3. From the third rank now white can switch his queen into the attack, b5 by Praggnanandhaa, and a3, white can now meet b4 with a takes b4, bishop b7 and f4. A standard move in typical positions. This is how white's attack starts. Rook a c8, king h1, queen d8. The queen was somewhat misplaced on a5 and black wants to switch it into the game from d8 square, although in this game all black could do was to organize the defense with his queen. Rook e1, rook e8, rook e2. Not sure what Ivanchuk had in mind when making this move, but probably this is just a simple waiting move. Bishop f8, queen h3, d5. An important move in typical positions. d5 is always welcomed, e5, and knight e4. Well, this is the start of a dubious knight maneuver by Praggnanandhaa. Instead, it was better to put the knight on d7, and then if f5, bishop c5. But in our game, after e5, we have knight e4. Here comes f5 and another move with knight c5. It was better to capture on c3, but in our game we have knight c5, another move with which black is losing a precious tempo, and on the other hand white is attacking. f6, knight takes b3, well, at least black should have tried g6, and knife rook f4 with the idea of bringing the rook on h4, then knight e4, and then knight g5. But in our game we have knight takes b3. So Praggnanandhaa made two moves with his knight and then captured on b3. And this is too much, you know. After knight takes b3, c takes b3, now black is in trouble. If you play a move like g6, then rook f4, rook h4 will come. In our game Praggnanandhaa played a5, trying to counterattack on the queen side, but there is no way out. Rook e3. Now white will switch his rook into the attack from the third rank. b4 and f takes g7. Bishop takes g7. Well, if b takes c3, then g takes f8. Queen will follow, and then rook g3 check. Yes, checkmate is coming. There it goes, and checkmate will follow. That's why after f takes g7, Praggnanandhaa recaptured, but now his bishop steps into a pin. Rook g3, rook e7, black is both strengthening the pawn on f7 and also wants to play queen f8. Rook f4, meanwhile the second rook is coming. Finally, Praggnanandhaa accepted the knight sacrifice. How long was this knight hanging on c3? Let me see. I have already forgot about this knight. So after b4 we have f takes g7, counter-attacking black's dark square bishop, and then rook g3. Now you can't capture it because of this queen h6, or queen g4 is also winning. That's why black played rook e7, rook f4, and finally, yes, now we have b takes c3 and queen h6, queen f8, rook h4. Yeah, this final stage of the game, Ivanchuk is simply playing with Ng's precision. Checkmate is the threat, f5, opening up a loop for the king, but there is no way out. Queen g6 check, king g8, rook gh3, and finally we have a resignation. Checkmate will follow in 1. Yeah, there is no way out. Black king is getting killed. To be honest, guys, this time Praggnanandhaa played very poorly. I'm sure that he's also not satisfied the way he played this game, and on the other hand, with Ng's precision, Ivanchuk beat his opponent without showing no mercy. In the end, a chess puzzle for you, where the task is to find mate in 2. A very simple one, and I will wait for your answer in the comment section. It's white to move. Thanks for watching. Here are more suggestions for you. Feel free to check them out as well. I will see you in my next video. Take care.